Welcome to the Valley High School podcast. I'm here with Charles and Riley. What grade are you in?
I'm currently in 11th grade. I am a junior.
I'm a junior too.
What was your character name and what were they like?
Okay, well, first off, I had 5 characters. Would you like me to just name them off?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had Moishes Kaufman. He was the director. He was the one who brought the entire theater group to Laramie to study and stuff. Then I played Phil Labrie, which was a friend of Matthew Shepard. He was in one scene, and he was also mentioned in a different scene. I played Murdoch Cooper. He had a small role where he walked on stage. I played the Governor Geringer, which was also in one scene, and he was the governor who had the podium. And I also played I think it's the second big role. It was Fred Phelps, where he had an entire speech where he went on stage, and it was very big and stuff. I was kind of awkward about doing that because I read what he said and oh, that's homophobic. I don't want to really say that in front of an audience. So I just ruined to him. Okay, I'm gonna say it, and I don't know if people are gonna hate it or not. I'm just gonna go ahead with it.
What was your character?
I was Allison and Catherine Connolly. Allison was a smaller part. She was friends with Marge, which is one of the bigger characters. And then Catherine was a professor, and she was a lesbian.
Did the play change your views on anything?
Do you want to go first? Because I'm still thinking about that.
It changed my views because of the amount of effort we put in and the amount of work that went into it. I've been backstage more than I've been on stage, and it's a lot.
Well, as we were doing the play, I kept on getting more and more focused on the story about Matthew Shepard and oh, this happened, this real happened, and I was I didn't know about it before the play, and then I heard about the name and I didn't know anything about it, and then I looked into it, and then I learned all about it.
What did you learn from it?
Well, there was a lot of I don't know the word. It's a lot of riots. I didn't know that it went to that deep to where someone was murdered because of it. But learn something new every day.
I learned that it's not uncommon for things like this to happen, especially back then when it wasn't as accepted, and it's still happening, yes, but it's a little more accepted.
Yep.
Do you think the play was an accurate representation of what happened?
Yes, I think so.
I think so too.
Did learning about the play change how you act towards others?
Well, before the play, I looked towards gay people, and we're okay, well, they have different views on what they accept as romantic stuff. So I don't really. It's not my business, so I don't really get bothered into it because it's not affecting me. So I go okay, I'm gonna have you be a separate person because if they don't affect you, well, I always have this this thing where well, if you're gay, I don't really mind. I don't really care because you're not affecting me in any way, at least. So I'll show you some support if you need it. Yeah.
What was the question? Sorry. Did it change?
Oh yeah, did learning about the play change how you act towards others?
I feel like it gave me a lot more compassion. Yeah, that's about it.
Do you think there was more to the story, with Matthew?
Yes and no. Because I feel like there was less important parts left out, but there was a lot of very important stuff left in. And I think it's pretty good to represent.
I was looking at some sources and from some talk between the crew. Some stuff was cut out, but some of it has to be cut out because if we didn't have it all cut out, we would be on the stage for 4 hours and we'd be at 12 a.m. Oh, we suck bad. So I mean, at least we got some of it cut out. Like have it to like where it's tangible and it's like feasible to read and like understand.
How do you think people would react if this happened at our school?
All the big social media, all that, like a bunch of talking stuff. It's gonna be all over the news. Everyone we're talking about. First of all, it's a murder. So I mean, of course, it's gonna go up high, and like everyone's gonna know about it, and it's gonna be a minority murder, and like everyone's gonna like talk about it, and like I don't know what happened to Laramie might happen to our school. We might become like the center of like attention and all that stuff.
It'd be very, very popular and very talked about.
Yes.
All right, that's all.